Welcome to Previously On, a podcast series created to help you through some of the most complex yet brilliant television ever made. Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 6, Blood of My Blood. We begin north of the Wall after Hodor's death and the escape from the Night King. Meera pulls a trans-state Bran through the snow. Utterly exhausted, she stumbles and the chasing whites are on them. Just as all looks lost, a hooded horseman appears and kills some of the whites. He pulls Bran and Meera onto his horse and they escape. Sam, Gilly and the baby arrive at Horn Hill. Sam tells Gilly she should hide the fact she's a wildling because his father, Randall Tarley, has a deep hatred of them. Tommen visits his wife Marjorie in King's Landing and discovers she's found religion, becoming a devout follower of the Seven and repenting her sins. At dinner with the Tarleys, Sam is insulted repeatedly by his father. Gilly steps in to defend him, telling them Sam has killed a White Walker, but accidentally reveals her own true origins. Randall tells his son that Gilly and little Sam can stay, but that he must leave and never return home. Sam begins to follow his orders, but then doubles back for Gilly and the baby, having decided to take them with him to the Citadel. He also grabs the family Valyrian steel sword for good measure on his way out. Probably a wise move. In Braavos, Arya returns to watch the play. After the performance, she sneaks backstage and poisons Lady Crane's drink, but before she can leave, Lady Crane stops her. They talk and Arya realises she's got a lot in common with her target. She knocks the poisoned drink from Lady Crane's hand and tells her that a rival, Bianca, wants her dead. Arya is unaware that she was being watched by the waif, who requests permission to kill Arya. Jaqen agrees but says not to let her suffer. Arya, meanwhile, retrieves Needle from where she hid it behind the rock ages ago and waits in the dark for what she knows is coming. Back in King's Landing, Marjorie is preparing for her Walk of Atonement when Jaime and Mace Tyrell arrive with a small army of Tyrell soldiers. Jaime demands the High Sparrow release Marjorie and Loras. The High Sparrow declares Marjorie will not have to perform the walk as she has already brought another into the fold. King Tommen steps forward in a show of unity between the Crown and the Faith. In the throne room, Tommen punishes Jaime for his attack on the Faith by stripping him of his Kingsguard position and sending him to take Riverrun from the Blackfish. At the Twins, Walder Frey is furious at the news that Riverrun has been lost. He brings Edmure Tully, remember him, he's been a prisoner since the Red Wedding, to the hall with plans to use him as a bargaining chip in the retaking of Riverrun and tells him to cheer up as he's going home. The hooded saviour of Bran and Meera reveals himself as Bran's uncle Benjen, long missing beyond the wall. He tells them he was stabbed by a White Walker and left to die, but was rescued by the children of the forest who saved him from becoming a White. He tells Bran he must gain control of his warging ability so he's ready when the Night King comes south. In the Dothraki Sea, Daenerys leads her new Khalasar of 100,000. Daario Naharis estimates it'll take a week to get back to Meereen, and she'll need around 1,000 ships to take her armies across the sea. Hearing this, Daenerys halts the march and rides ahead alone. Later, Daario finds Daenerys riding on Drogon's back. She asks her army if they'll cross the sea to defeat the armies of the Seven Kingdoms with her, and is met with a huge roar of absolute approval. Thanks for listening. Hope it's been helpful. Listen, if you've enjoyed this, I would love it if you subscribed. We've got loads more shows where this came from, and we'd love you to join us for them. If you know someone who needs to get up to speed with Thrones, just send them our way. A 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts from would also be absolutely fantastic. If you've got any feedback, have I pronounced a name wrong? I hope I haven't. Or ideas for a show that we should be covering. We'll almost certainly be doing the big ones, but you never know. There may be others that we've missed. Let us know. I'd love to hear from you over on Twitter. You can find us at Previous Podcast, or just email us hello@previouslyon.co.uk. Previously On is presented by Jamie East and is a Daft Doris production.